there's smoke. Look at that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, what has happened? No, but then the Moonhawk wrecked as well, but after he had completed the 2 compulsory laps. So now, okay, so we've got a grudge match coming now. Looks like the rivalry is ongoing. Looks like this hasn't settled anything. Hello and welcome to the Hiroshi Figure of 8 Speedway for the first ever Beamng AI Racing Championship here on Buster Bootlay's channel. My name's Buster.
And my name's Boots.
Yeah, so Boots, why don't you give the viewers a rundown on the format of the series?
Yeah, sure. So there's 9 races in total. Races 1 to 8 will be elimination style races, which will determine the cars that will race in the series final in race 9.
Awesome, that sounds great. I'm looking forward to that because basically there are different classes, aren't there?
Yeah, that's right. So this is the street tune class.
And so each race will have a different class. So we'll have 4x4s, we may have vans or front wheel drive or rear wheel drive only, or there's also...
I think the next one will actually be, Buster, the drag tune cars.
Really? Well, that I'm sure that'll be interesting since it's not dragging, but it will be quite interesting to see, I'm sure. Yeah, so what we've got 4 Japanese cars in this race. I think they're taken over actually. 2 American cars, 1 German and 1 Italian.
But these are the rice burners and these European, I don't know what you'd call them, but they're not going to do any good at all here. You need a good old bit of American muscle.
Well, yeah, but I mean, maybe it's not all about power though, is it? Because the US cars, the Moonhawk is getting ready to start, so this is going to be interesting. But yeah, it's not necessarily about power, because you might have power, but you might be heavy. So it's going to be interesting to see how these cars navigate this jump, because you might have the weight. It might mean you might not shoot up quite so high, but that landing with all that extra weight might cause trouble.
Yeah, but you got to look at it this way. These big American, old school American cars, they're built to last. Now they're big lumps of metal. There's not much that's going to damage one of those.
Well, yeah, true, I suppose. Let's see what happens. But there's only one way to find out. We have the race starting, and it looks like the Moonhawk is sort of trying to show off a little bit. I think he must have heard what we were saying. He's trying to prove his worth. So he's pulled up to the starting line, and I think he's ready to go. We're waiting for the marshals.
Yeah, come on, marshals. We want to see this Moonhawk. We want to see it kick off. I'm sure the Moonhawk's going to do well.
Well, let's see. Waiting for this marshal to let us go. And so here we go. We're off for and so basically, this is the qualifying is made up of 2 laps, and the fastest lap of the 2 will determine where you're based on the grid for the race. And this is the street tuned class.
Oh, look at the jump!
Excellent, landed, no problem at all.
Exactly, no problem at all.
So the fastest lap of the 2 laps will determine where you are placed on the grid. Well, look at the flying, and he smashed his glass. Boots, what were you saying? You said that it would be indestructible.
I didn't quite say that, but I mean, I said the metal was.
Yeah, but the glass is not part of that. But now, more glass is shattering. I don't know if he can see where he's going now. Let's hope that he can. I mean, he did knock the barrier and managed to dent the front end up.
He did, didn't he? But look, so far, he's still handling it nice. And I think this is the end of the 2 laps.
And he's done. He got 30.82 seconds for lap 1 and a 32.57 for the second. Where's he going?
I actually have no idea. Absolutely no idea.
Oh no, he's stuck. Are we going to need some help here from someone? Can we get a tow truck down?
Oh no, he'll be fine. He'll figure it out.
So that's quite a good time to start with. He managed the best time. The time that goes on the leaderboard is 30.82 seconds.
Yeah, you see, I told you the American cars were going to do well.
Yeah, well, let's see. We've got plenty. Oh, there's smoke. I don't know what's happened. Do we need a fire truck? I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, he's managed to smoke us out. Oh dear, what is he doing? What is he? Is he smoking something in there? What is going on? What is going on?
Look, stop it. This is a family-friendly show. No, it looks like he's got some trouble there. He's got some smoke, and it doesn't look like he can move at all. Okay, so it's time for car 2. This is the Ibishu Covet. Yeah, he's showing us his VTEC.
Yeah, but he won't have a chance. Oh, wait a minute. Is that legal? I see NOS, nitrous oxide, in the back of his car. Is that legal? I'm just going to check in with the marshals.
Yeah, that's no. The marshals have said that he's not going to be using it. Apparently, it's been disconnected. That's what we are told. But
you know, we've got to take their word for it, I suppose.
so the Covet is set up for its turn to give us a good time. So far, he's got. Okay, we're starting. So far, the Moonhawk got 30-second.82. That's the time to beat. Well, I mean, it sounds like a good time, but this is, like I said, this is the first race of the season and the first season. So, whoa, look at him fly. If we had to... Wow, okay, he's lost his bumper.
Yeah, you see, they're just not... These Japanese cars are just not built to the same standard, are they?
Oh, come on. Yeah, but you see how the way you come down. Do you think an American bumper would stay on? Or a German bumper, or Italian bumper? Look, that was quite a smash, wasn't it, on the ground? Wait! Okay, so the first lap was 35.12 seconds.
Yeah, he's not going to do it. He's not going to beat the 30.82 from the Moonhawk.
Well, let's see what happens, because this car is small and flies well. Look at that. So far, he hasn't smashed his window.
Yeah, okay, so stop showing off.
No, but it's true, because at least he can still see where he's going. Come on, let's see what happens. You just don't want to see this little car do it, do you? You don't want to see this little car do it.
Oh, it's not that, I don't care.
The times are in. That's 29.02 seconds for the Covet. That puts the Covet into first place for the main race after the qualifying. And the Moonhawk will be in second place.
Oh, Jata, now he's just showing off.
Yeah, he is just showing off. Okay. Yep, so it's time to get going with car number 3. Of course, after the race, the cars they'll pull back up to the paddock here and line up, but unfortunately we don't know what happened yet. But the Moonhawk seems to have lost all drive. Somehow he must have burnt himself out or burnt a clutch out. We're not sure. We hopefully will get another update for you later on during these qualifying rounds.
Yeah, well, I don't know with these small cars. I mean, I don't think I could fit in one, to be honest.
Well, that's what you say, but I could probably fit in one nicely because I'm quite short.
Well, yeah, good for you. I'm 6 foot, so, you know, I don't really fit into these small cars, which is why the American cars suit me better.
Oh, wait a minute. There you go. You can hear this little beauty. I have to say the Piccolina is, it's one of my favourite little cars, I've got to say. There he goes. This has been shipped over especially from Italy. So the driver is going to want to show what this car can do. They've shipped over. There you go. He's showing the little cars. The little cars can do donuts as well. He's showing us that. This car's come all the way over from Italy.
Yeah, but it didn't do donuts as well as the Moonhawk. I mean, it's just not going to have that sort of power.
Well, no, it won't. But I'm just wondering, because it's light, you know, it's about power to weight ratio, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but it's, you know, but you want the big numbers, don't you? You want the big numbers, you know.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's not all about that, you know. I think that this little car could have a good chance. I think it'll probably fly nicely. Oh no! No! I think I could be wrong.
Yes, Buster, you're wrong. You're always wrong.
All right, Boots, you don't have to be so horrible.
No, I'm not being horrible. I'm just being honest. You know, we're just being honest.
Well, okay, but look, I mean, I did think that perhaps the power to weight, and he's got a smashed windscreen. I wonder if he's going to be able to see where he's going. But I just thought perhaps maybe because it's got probably quite a good power to weight ratio, and it might land nicely.
Well, yeah, that's what you thought. But I think you might be wrong, you see, because it's so light, it bounces all over the place.
Yeah, I suppose I can see that happening, and this is really costing the Piccolina. I think the Piccolina's going to really struggle with times on these 2 laps.
Yeah, of course it will. It's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. We'll I mean, I'm waiting for the Barstow. That's what I've got my money on, the Barstow. Barstow. What?
Oh, wait. There we go. No, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but the times come in. Lap 1 was 40.69, lap 2 was 38.91.
Yeah, well, it wasn't very good then, was it?
Well, no, I suppose it wasn't, but let's see what all the other cars do. Maybe this little car will struggle because it's so light and it's got firm suspension. It's going to bounce everywhere, and the driver has to really try and keep it in control.
Well, yeah, true. And I don't think that this guy is going to be able to do very well compared to these bigger, heavier cars.
Well, yeah, but that's what you say, but the Covet is only a little bit bigger, and it done really well. All right, so the next car then, the Ibishu 200BX.
Oh, another ricer, another rice burner.
Well, no, but this is quite a famous car among drifters. I mean, it's renowned for having a great power to weight ratio, a great engine, turbocharged, light, nice stiff suspension, and I mean, I reckon this could do quite well. Let's see.
Yeah, but my money is going to be now on the Barstow. I think that's going to be the one to look out for.
Well, that's what you. Well, wait a minute. We're coming for the first jump. First big jump. Look at it fly. Ooh, flew nicely. Look at that. Oh, no!
See, I told you, if he's a drifter, he's going to drift and smash it up, isn't he?
Well, yeah, it looks like he flew beautifully, but it's on that.
Oh, no, you're just being biased, Buster, aren't you? You're just being biased.
No, I'm not. But I'm not being biased. I mean, it did fly nicely, and it flew nicely then too. And I think it does have a chance still. Don't forget, there's 2 laps, and it's the best lap of the 2. So I'm sure that there's still a chance. I mean, if he can fly, and if he can land it and control it on the landing, that's it. That's a masterful.
Yeah, but the problem was he couldn't drift it, could he? And you were just telling us it was supposed to be a good drift car.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. It's wait, look, I don't know. I don't know. I just think that it flew nicely, and he just lost control, didn't he, on that jump?
Yes, he did. Well, are you going to tell us the times then, or what?
Yes. So the times are in 39.33 seconds for the first lap, but a 29.33 seconds for the second lap.
Oh, just lucky. Just lucky.
Why do you seem to hate this car, don't you?
Well, no, I don't. Well, maybe I hate it a little bit.
Why? What's wrong with this car? It's got good power to weight ratio. It's rear wheel drive, front engine, just how any proper car should be.
Oh. Okay. This is the one. Look at this go. Okay, the Barstow now is going to show us how it's done. Yep. The Americans are going to show us how it's done. Yeah, you see, he's me. Yeah, the driver's my mate. We go way back. We're like best friends. We're best friends.
So, are you trying to tell me then that you're not biased in any way whatsoever?
Well, no. But me and the driver were best mates. Like I actually took me out in that car. We actually done some laps earlier.
Okay. Boots, do you know the term conflict of interest?
No, what does that mean?
Well, no, but if you're going to become best mates with the driver, then how can we know that you're going to be a good commentator? You're supposed to be objective, and you're supposed to look at everyone, all the races, with the same light. Oh, look at that. What a fly, but he landed and he smashed his windscreen.
Yeah, see, I told him to hit the 200BX's front bumper because, it's just littering now. The Japanese car is littering all over the track. Look at the jump.
That was a good jump, and he is under control, but he does have the smashed windscreen. Now, I'm hoping that doesn't mess up his vision too much.
Me and Bruce go way back.
Bruce, you're on first name basis. Oh, another good jump. You're on the first name basis with him, are you?
Yeah. Yeah, me and Bruce go way back. I mean, he's a good mate of mine actually. We go way back, and and I told him to do the donuts and to knock that BX's bumper into the oblivion because it just didn't need to be there.
Oh, he's got stuck.
No, Bruce will be fine. There you go. See, Bruce is fine.
Oh, bit of argy-bargy business going on there between the two Americans.
Oh, Bruce doesn't mind. No, but what Bruce was trying to do was he was trying to give him a jump start.
Oh, really? Is that what it was? Not like a American rivalry, no?
No, he's fine. He's fine. They're mates, I think, as well. I'm sure it'll be fine.
But the times are in. So the Barstow first lap, 33.80 seconds. Second lap, 31.42. That gives it a 31.42 as the quickest time. Okay, so we're ready for the next car. This car has come all the way over from Germany, and it's the iSeries.
Oh, we got a lovely shot of the Barstow.
All right. I know that's your favourite car. We need to focus on the iSeries now, because the iSeries has got to try to do a good time. The iSeries has got to beat 29.02 seconds from the Covet. So, now he's showing off. The driver from the iSeries is just warming up his tyres. Well done. Okay, go on, Hans. This is Hans, by the way. He's all hands. No, I'm joking, but I've heard good things about Hans.
Yeah, I have as well. But I mean, it's got not got a scratch on the Barstow.
Yes, I know you love the Barstow, but look, let's focus on what we've got to do at hand.
Oh, I love the Scottish interior.
Do you now? I thought it was German, not Scottish. Is the iSeries Scottish? I don't know. Or maybe the Scottish done the interior. I mean, who knows? Okay, so he's going around the first bend.
I still don't think he'll beat the Barstow.
All right. But let's see what he does. He's, I know that... Oh, wow, he's flying gracefully. This Hans in the iSeries, the car from Germany. And it's the only German car we've got in this race. I love the bolted-on arches. Don't they look nice?
Yeah, they look lovely, but they don't really look as good as the Bastow's arches.
Yes, I know you love the Barstow. Now, can we please move on? I also like the gold wheels. Don't they look good as well?
They don't look as good as the wheels on the Barstow.
Yes! Okay, Boots, I get it. Right. So, the first lap, 31.93 seconds, which is looking good, but the first lap is from a standstill, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So the first lap is the standstill lap, and the second lap is essentially like a rolling lap. So we always expect, unless there's a really bad crash, for the second lap to be much better. The time's in 29.27 seconds, which is good. It is good, but it didn't beat the Covet. That's the car to look out for. This little street-tuned Covet is in the first position. So yeah, this is turning out to be quite interesting, and so this is basically determining the grid for the race. So it'll be interesting to see how we get on.
Has he lost?
Yeah, I think this guy's lost. Where is he going? Ah, here we go.
Finally made it. Well done. Well done, Hans. Well done, Hans. Now, Hans, can you park properly?
Oh, stop it. I'm sure Hans will be fine. He knows what he's doing. He set a good time. The 29.27 seconds. That puts him, so far, into second place. Just ahead of the BX. Oh, right. So we've got quite a lot of Japanese. Oh, here we go. Now the Pessima. So the Pessima is also from Japan, one of our 4 Japanese cars, but this one is front-wheel drive.
Yeah, I don't know how well he's going to do. This car is front-wheel drive. It's not quite like the Barstow. The Barstow is rear-wheel drive, so that gets the job done.
Yes, so again with the Barstow, but you have to think about it like this. Front-wheel drive, the car is kind of being pulled along, as opposed to being pushed along. So it may help in that sense that he might not spin out.
Yeah, well, let's see. I can't imagine this car doing very much. It looks a bit like a toy to me. It looks like a radio-controlled car or something. I can't imagine it doing...
Oh no! He's over.
She fell over, she fell over.
All right, stop it. Doesn't mean he's out. The Pessima is still in, but it means that if none of the other cars wreck, this guy, he's going to be last. But doesn't mean he's out completely. Oh, you can see the Covet's bumper in the distance over there. Lovely. Oh, yep. And now for the final car. This is the street tune Sunburst with lovely decals on it. Looks very nice.
I think it looks silly.
Why? What's wrong with it? I mean, your favourite car has stripes on it.
Yeah, I know, but stripes look good. I mean, look at that sticker. A plus 7 horsepower sticker. What is that all about?
Look, we're not here to judge what the cars look like. We're just here to have some insightful comments, which so far I'm wondering whether we are actually offering anything to this.
Of course we are. Of course we are. You know, we know what we're talking about.
Well, I don't. I'm not sure if you really know. You can look. The track is littered with cars so far. Okay. So the Sunburst is coming round for its first jump. Beautifully done. Yep. So this is the four-wheel drive car in the series. The only four-wheel drive car that's actually in the series.
Yes, that's true. We have quite a mix of four-wheel drive, well, one four-wheel drive, front-wheel drive cars, rear-wheel drive cars. So I think it's sort of interesting to see how each car manages that jump.
Yeah, that's true. And actually, I was wondering, because the American cars have slightly bigger travel on their suspension, so I wondered if perhaps that would help them on the ramp and the jump and the landing. And I think it's interesting how the two US cars actually had smashed windscreens, whereas and I would have thought was their suspension travel that probably wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, well, it didn't really affect the performance, did it really? I mean, they could still see where they were going.
Yeah, but I mean, they're not in the... Okay, the Sunburst time is in. Oh, what's happened? He was helping his fellow countrymen and knocked the Pessima back onto its wheels. Well done.
Yeah, there's a conspiracy. They're all together, aren't they? They're all pitting together.
Well, it was just... all he did was knock him onto his wheels.
Yeah, but it's not a team game, is it? This isn't about teams.
Well, no, it's not about teams, but all he did was just, get him back on his wheels. I mean, I don't think that's a big issue.
Yeah, but I can't imagine him doing that if the Barstow was on its side.
Maybe he would. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens with the races that come up.
But
Wait a minute. But we still haven't discussed... So, Sunburst, the times are in. Lap 1 was 32.19 and lap 2 was 29.16, which puts him into second place. Wow, I didn't expect that. Wow. What's going on? So what's going on? There's something going on. What's going on here? The Pessima's managed to... What has happened? Was there a malfunction? What happened? The AI seems to have got a little bit confused. We'll have to check the replay. But the Sunburst knocked the Pessima back onto its wheels, and then all of a sudden all hell broke loose and it just went flying and smashed right into the side of that ramp. We don't know we hope to get more information for you later on, but we don't know what happened as yet. The headlight is hanging out from the front, look. What happened there, I wonder? The AI might have got a bit confused. Oh, we've just heard there seems to have been some banter on the track.
Oh, what kind of banter? What's been going on?
Well, it looks like the Pessima and the Moonhawk have been at each other a little bit. because although the Moonhawk finished the race, the Pessima didn't. But they were the two cars that wrecked. So there's been a bit of banter between the two.
And, well, as there should, because the Pessima drivers got nothing on the Moonhawk guy because the Pessima didn't even make it through like the first bend or the first jump.
Yep, so there's been a little bit of banter and something's going down. And although the Moonhawk made it and didn't wreck until the end, the Pessima wrecked literally at the very beginning. So the mechanics have been down and they've managed to get the two cars running again. So it looks like there's been a little bit of banter and a little bit of rivalry going since the Pessima didn't make it at all and literally smashed up on the first jump.
Yeah, because he couldn't, because the car just wasn't up to it.
No, but then the Moonhawk wrecked as well, but after he had completed the 2 compulsory laps. So now, okay, so we've got a grudge match coming now. So we've got a grudge match now. We've agreed to the grudge match. The two have been at each other, and they wanted to settle this. And the Moonhawk has said, look, I made the 2 laps, and I didn't wreck until the end, whereas you didn't even do 1 lap. We're off! And the Pessima's gone off to a good start, and the Moonhawk is behind, and has been knocking, actually. Almost like trying to pit maneuver. But they are right on each other.
Yes, they are, and I think the Moonhawk has got this easy. He's just taking it easy. He's waiting for biding his time, and when he's got the moment, he's going to go straight past.
Whoa! Moonhawk has got in front. Moonhawk's got in front, but he's spun out.
Oh.
The Pessima is home free. Now we need to stress that this... He's losing a headlight. But we need to stress that this does not mean that the Pessima gets a better time. He just clipped the tyres. What's happened? He's clipped the tyres. Can he recover? It sounds like to me that the Moonhawk's on the tail. The Moonhawk is coming. The Moonhawk got a bit stuck and now has a flat tyre. Wow, that was a close one. But just to stress that the Moonhawk still has a better time and the Pessima still has no time. I think the Pessima just wanted to show that it could do it. And there's the Moonhawk across the line. Oh, there was a bit of a hit there. Looks like the rivalry is ongoing. Looks like this hasn't settled anything. These two still hate each other. We know that for sure. And now they're going to have to wait and prove themselves on the race after qualifying.
Yeah, the Moonhawk could have taken him out easily. The Moonhawk just took it slowly. Wasn't really that worried because I know the Moonhawk could have taken him out easily.
Well, we don't know. I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But this, as we say, we have to stress that the Pessima is still last. Is still in 8th place. Oh, what's going on here? Oh my goodness, what's going on? There was like a pit maneuver. It looks like these two are at each other's throats.
And as they should be. The Moonhawk could have taken him out easily, but he decided to take it slow, and now the Pessima guy is showing off. So I think he deserves it.
Well, who knows? Who knows? But what we do know is that we are super excited for the main race. Anything can happen. So we've got the grid confirmed. These two are still fighting. These two are still fighting. Oi! This is not a destruction derby. What are you two doing? Calm down. Okay, we've got a big rivalry here. These two are at each other. They are not happy. The Moonhawk is not happy.
Yeah, the Moonhawk driver is also one of my mates, Lance. he's a good mate of mine too, and I know he's not happy. He told me originally he was going to show these Japanese cars what's what, and he was going to take him to school.
What do you mean take them to school?
You know, it's just a saying. I don't mean literally take them to school. Well, that wouldn't really make much sense, would it? Or driving school, maybe? No. Well, maybe. I don't know. But he was gonna. He told me that He told me that him and Bruce were going to show these Japanese lot what's up and how to do it. And he's not happy at all that that the Pessima guy was just sort of taking the mick and then drew him into this race for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, but I mean, he agreed to it, so that looks like. Oh, look at that cheap shot! Cheap shot from the Moonhawk, from Lance in the Moonhawk. It's a bit of a cheap shot.
Yeah, but it looks like to me that the Pessima deserved it. I think he deserved it. So now he's parking up, and they're eyeing each other up now.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? I think this is going to be interesting. This is going to be one to watch. We've got the main race coming up, and so the Moonhawk is in 6th place, and of course the Pessima is in 8th place. So there is the poor old Piccolina. The poor old Piccolina. No. The Piccolina is going to be in between these two, Lance and the Pessima, and he's going to have to get out of the way because these two are going to be at each other's throat.
No, that's true, and I think this is interesting because we'll go through the grid, the confirmed grid now. But with the Pessima being in last place and the Moonhawk being in 6th, the Piccolina is in the middle, so there'll be a bit of a battle at the end of at the back of the grid. The standings are in. Come on in, Buster. Tell us what the standings are, what the grid will be.
So the Covet is in 1st place with a time of 29.02 seconds. The Sunburst is in 2nd place with a time of 29.16 seconds. The iSeries, which out of all of the cars actually had a very good first and a very good second lap, but didn't actually manage to beat the fastest lap of the Covet and Sunburst. The iSeries had a fastest lap of 29.27, but if you added the 2 laps together, had done the best out of the lot. Then the 200BX that got a time of 29.33 seconds, and then, of course, Boots' favourite car, as we know already, the Barstow. The Barstow got a time of 31.42 seconds, and then another American car, the Moonhawk, which got a time of 30.82 seconds, and then the Piccolina from Italy, which got a time of 38.91 seconds. I thought the Piccolina would do great, and I must admit I have a bit of a soft spot for it. I think it sounds great, I think it looks great, but I think because it's so small and so light, it really struggles with the landings and it seems to have been bouncing all over the place. And then lastly, this is really Boots' favourite car, the Pessima.
Wait, no, I hate that car.
Do you hate it? I had no idea. So, whilst I want to wind Boots up about this, the Pessima got a DNF, meaning it did not qualify. It rolled over on literally one. I think it was like the first proper jump.
Yeah, because the driver doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But it's all kicking off, and I can't wait to see what the main race is going to be like. That'll be up next, so make sure you stay tuned for that.
Yes, make sure you stay tuned for that, because I can't wait to see the American cars dominate.
Well, I just want the best car, the best driver to win. Anyway, whilst Boots and I take our argument elsewhere, it's about time to end this one, but make sure you tune back in.
Yes, make sure you tune back in.
Yep, for the first ever Beamng AI race season. So this is the first race in the season, and this is the street tuned race. So the next race will be all of the cars, and they'll do 2 laps at a time, and the slowest,
or the first car to wreck,
will be eliminated. So until there is only 1 car left. Yes, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see what happens.
And I can't wait to see what happens with the rivalry between Lance in his Moonhawk and the Pessima.
Yes, and me too. I can't wait to see what happens there, and I can't wait to see who wins and who goes through to the series final. So that'd be awesome. Yes, both of us. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.